What's up? My name is Mandy and this is Seeger June. We are 2 of the 3 for Seeking Singletrack Sending Postcards team. Each summer, my best friend AJ and I check out of the real world and into the world of the mountains, and for the last 2 years, we've brought this hooligan along with us. So this summer, we want to seek the best single track that the West has to offer. We want to frolic in some slot canyons, we want to yoga on mountaintops, and we want to send postcards to our closest friends and family, and to my students back here in the very snowy Marquette, Michigan. So here's what the breakdown would look like. I'm AJ Fletcher. I am one of the 3 for Seeking Singletrack Sending Postcards. I'm in sunny Pacifica, California, but from San Francisco, and every year I go on an amazing road trip with my best friend Mandy Dye and her wonderful chocolate lab Seeger June.
AJ and I have been best friends and traveling together for years. We began by traversing the U.S. with a purpose of checking off national parks and searching for ourselves. But now, we understand our passions and that adventure is a part of who we are. We are Wanderlust and we own it. A little more about your crew. I teach high school English and health. I am the culmination of life lived, cultivating roots and traveling simultaneously. I was raised in one place, but I've grown up in many. Running is my lifestyle, my language, and my love. When I'm not with my students, you can find me on our local single track system, training for my next trail race or ultra. I believe each day should start with a view of the sunrise, a strong cup of coffee, and a run, and end with writing and a craft beer.
I manage a postdoctoral fellowship in academic general pediatrics at Stanford University. I can almost always be found wearing every color under the sun, singing, practicing self-care, and exploring. For me, adventure and travel have always been a way to manage my depression and anxiety. I often turn to trail running, fast packing, camping, oceanside yoga, and writing.
Seeger June, the adventure pup, joined AJ and I in the summer of 2017. She functions at 2 paces, fast and faster. She comes alive when she gets to run, and she lives for life on the trail. The gear is already packed, and if we're being honest, it was never entirely unpacked. AJ will fly to Denver, where I'll pick her up. From there, we'll let the adventure unfold. The stops on our agenda include Salida, Breckenridge, Leadville, Moab, Glen Canyon, Zion, Bryce, Grand Escalante, and Park City.
Alright, so we want to hit the single track, and here's why.
The trails are a mentor, a coach, and every day they teach us a little something about grit, a little something about grace, and a whole lot about self-acceptance. When we've had our fill on the single track and trails, we'll turn to the locals, seeking out the best coffee, beer, trails, and vistas at each location, allowing local suggestions to guide our adventures.
So that's what we're after. We want to get out there, we want to run, and we want to fast pack, and we want to learn just what the trails have to teach us about grit and grace and self-acceptance. But then we want to share it. We want to reach the people who spend every day with us, our loved ones, my students, our friends, and we want to share what it is that we're learning with them by sending them postcards from all of the wonderful places that we make it.
We'll write daily, blogging and penning postcards. Our writing will be a uniquely human way to share our adventures with people who have guided us to exactly where we are today, and hopefully bring adventure to people who may not otherwise get to experience these wild and crazy places. This may be the only piece of Colorado, Utah, or wilderness that others touch. Adventure begins at the ends of the roads you know. We want our writing to be the road signs that inspire others to seek their own adventures. We welcome all wanderers to follow us on these single-track trails, digitally or through our postage. May our blazed path spark and fan a passion to take up your tent and go yourself. Look out, because here we come.